It is highly likely that you've experienced varying levels of stress, anxiety, or panic because of this pandemic. And siguro dahil din dito, you've asked yourselves questions like, tama ba na naging performing artist ako? Or is it time for me to move on and do something new? Whether you are a performing artist or not, here are 5 things you need to hear before you quit performing.
Playing it by ear with Era.
This channel is dedicated to providing you free, useful, and actionable information and inspiration that will give you the freedom to ad-lib your way to your best performing arts life.
It's been 8 months since lumabas ang unang case ng COVID-19 noong December 2019. And 5 buwan na rin yung nakakalipas since halos lahat sa atin ay nawalan ng trabaho. Unfortunately, as performing artists, we were the first to lose our jobs, and it seems like we will be the last ones to get them back. In some parts of the world, theaters, theme parks, and resorts have already reopened. That's great news. Kaso lang, for the most part of the globe, hindi ito yung katotohanan, including here in the Philippines. Broadway theaters will remain dark until 2021. The cruise industry remains floating in uncertainty, and some film productions unfortunately remain suspended. So it is important for you to understand that feeling these emotions are completely valid. I am no exception. Sa totoo lang, 2 to 3 months ago, I was not feeling my best. One day I feel productive, the next day I feel purposeless, then I would feel okay, and then after that I would feel not okay. It's so difficult and confusing. But then again, I told myself, Era, you have a choice. And I know you have a choice. At the end of this video, I hope that you would have more reasons to stay the course and keep going than to walk away. If you are new to my channel, welcome to the community. My name is Era, but my friends call me Ear. I am a professional singer and actor with more than 14 years of performance experience. Through the years, I have worked with and learned from masters and industry leaders. To name a few, I have performed songs of Filipino National Artist for Music Maestro Ryan Cayabyab and dance pieces of Broadway choreographer Patricia Wilcox. To my returning friends and subscribers, welcome back. I hope you had a great week. Now it's time for us to get cracking.
5, 6, 7, and 8.
Number 1, anything worth having requires SET. At one point, we all had to sacrifice something. Whatever that sacrifice was, critical yon para ma-reach mo yung goal mo. A sacrifice could literally be anything. From sacrificing an hour or 2 of your fun weekend para makapag-prepare ka sa meeting na ikaw yung leader, or sacrifice mo yung date that you've been looking forward to kasi kailangan mo magpunta sa isang audition. And it could go to as serious as blocking and sacrificing your entire month to dedicate for rehearsals. Now ask yourself, what have you sacrificed before to reach a goal? Whatever you have sacrificed before, it helped you get to where you are now. You just need to remember why you did it in the first place. Effort counts twice, according to best-selling author Angela Duckworth. She pointed out that talent multiplied by effort becomes a skill, and skill multiplied by effort becomes achievement. You may not know of this equation, but you have done this and applied this before. Think of how many times you've caught yourself saying, I'm so surprised I did that, or, uy, grabe, nagawa ko yun. That's the sound of achievement right there. Now we get to time. They say that time is relative. Kapag masaya ka, ang bilis ng oras, pero kapag kabaliktaran yung nararamdaman mo, parang ang tagal-tagal ng panahon. Right now, we have a lot of time. And since ang dami nating oras, minsan hindi natin alam yung gagawin kundi mag-isip. And sometimes we even overthink. So, instead of overthinking, let's step on the brakes very, very gently and refocus our energy. What we need to do right now is to use our time for one thing, to survive. And while we slow down and keep ourselves safe at home, let's use this time in a more productive way. By learning a new skill, or learning a new language, or finally brushing up on that accent that you haven't practiced for a long time para sa mga auditions na paparating once everything starts to reopen, di ba? If we do just that while staying safe, we are not only ensuring our survival, we are also adding value to ourselves and our craft. Number 2, where you are right now is so much better than being back at square one. Panicking can lead to impulsive decisions. Kadalasan, these decisions prove to be counterproductive. Ang isang career change is a major life decision, so before you make the switch, take a look back at your journey. Weigh the pros and cons. But before you make the decision, remember to
let your heart be your compass, let your laughter be your guide. Follow after what you always want and take a rest in stride.
Number 3, you have more reasons to keep going than to quit. Totoo, promise, cross my heart. Just think of all the memories that you have created, the skills you have honed and acquired, the people you have inspired, the people you have learned from, and most importantly, the relationships and friendships you have built. Add all these to the reasons why you started in the first place, and you will arrive at an answer clear as
Sunny days sweeping the clouds away.
Number 4, perseverance cuts through boulders. Just like rivers shape their banks and cut through rocks through persistence, you can shape your way to success through perseverance. Yes, there will be challenges, and mayroon at mayroon mga tao na hindi ka gustong magtagumpay. But then again, we're talking about your success, so let's not think about them. Instead of letting those negative things get to you, let your dedication shine through and become an inspiration to others. Number 5, you are part of a community that allows humans to savor emotions. Neuroscientist and NeuroEQ president Nicole Gravagna defines emotion as our human way of putting a meaningful label on experiences. Creations interpreted artistically through your voice, your body, or instrument trigger emotions that cause physical sensations like love, happiness, sadness, euphoria, or even passion. Realizing that you are a part of this community is like realizing that you are a part of a whole that is the heart. Just like the heart, which is vital for humans to live, you as an artist are vital for a culture to survive. Now, that's one thing too beautiful to turn your back to. I was chatting a friend who lives in Ireland while I was finalizing the talking points of this episode, and he said something noteworthy. He said,
I guess performers sometimes are told to not complain or talk about their mental health because they signed up for that industry.
I could not agree more. Kieran sings in his free time, and this is his perspective from the outside looking in. Thank you very much, Kieran, for your time and for your opinion. And now for the takeaway. In these trying times, we need to remember that there is always someone ready to listen. Talk to a family member, a friend, or a group of friends. You don't know how much they're willing to listen to you and help ease your burden. Or you could choose to speak to a professional. I have provided several helplines in the description box below if you need them. Whatever your decision is, I wish that you find your corner of the sky. And ultimately, I wish for you to be happy. Thank you for playing it by ear with me today. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I can't wait to have you back same time next week.